On the night she discovered she was pregnant, Lin Yue stood outside the penthouse balcony in the pouring rain. Inside the glittering ballroom, her husband was holding another woman's hand. The same man who once promised to protect her forever now looked at her with cold indifference. And the cruelest part, she had just overheard his mother say, "Women like Lin Yue only marry rich men to escape poverty. Once she gives birth, she'll cling to our family forever." Her fingers trembled over the pregnancy test hidden in her pocket. At that moment, Lin Yue made a decision. She would disappear, and she would never let her child grow up in a family that despised them. 5 years later, she returned. Not as the poor orphan everyone mocked, but as the hidden heiress of the powerful Shen family. And beside her stood 2 children who looked exactly like the CEO who had broken her heart. Chapter 1. The woman the CEO regretted. The Jiang Group anniversary banquet sparkled with luxury. Crystal chandeliers hung from the ceiling. Champagne flowed endlessly. Every elite business figure in Shanghai had gathered to celebrate the success of Jiang Chen, the youngest CEO in the city. Tall, cold, untouchable, women admired him, men feared him. Yet tonight, whispers filled the ballroom. "Did you hear? President Jiang brought Su Wan back. They say she's his first love." Then what about his wife? Lin Yue, that poor girl, she's probably getting divorced soon. At the edge of the hall, Lin Yue stood silently in a simple white dress. Compared to the wealthy socialites around her, she looked painfully ordinary. Her fingers tightened around the glass in her hand. Across the room, Jiang Chen gently draped his suit jacket over Su Wan's shoulders. The scene pierced her heart. 5 years ago, Jiang Chen had married her despite his family's opposition. Back then, he said, "Even if the whole world looks down on you, I won't." But people changed, especially after Su Wan returned from abroad. Lin Yue lowered her eyes. Maybe love had always been temporary. Suddenly, Jiang Chen's mother walked toward her. Madame Jiang wore a cold smile. "You embarrassed our family enough tonight." Lin Yue stiffened. "I didn't do anything. You exist. That's enough." The older woman's voice turned sharp. A woman with no family background should know her place. Lin Yue bit her lip. Madame Jiang continued, "You still haven't produced a child after 3 years of marriage. What use are you?" Lin Yue's heart shook violently. Because earlier that day, she had discovered she was pregnant. Before she could speak, Su Wan suddenly approached. "Sister Yue." Her voice sounded gentle. Too gentle. "I heard you haven't been feeling well lately. Are you sick?" Lin Yue instinctively protected her stomach. That tiny movement did not escape Su Wan's eyes. A strange smile flashed across her face. At that moment, Lin Yue finally understood. This woman was dangerous. Very dangerous. Chapter 2. Betrayed in the rain. Late that night, Lin Yue returned to the villa alone. The servants ignored her. This had become normal. In everyone's eyes, Su Wan was the future Mrs. Jiang, not her. Lin Yue sat on the edge of the bed and slowly removed the pregnancy test from her purse. 2 red lines. Twins. The doctor had congratulated her earlier. "You're carrying twins. Be careful during the first trimester." Twins. She should have been happy. But her chest only felt heavy. Would Jiang Chen even want these children? The bedroom door suddenly opened. Jiang Chen entered. His expression remained cold. "You left the banquet early." Lin Yue forced herself to ask. "Are you in love with Su Wan again?" Silence. That silence was more painful than any answer. Jiang Chen loosened his tie. "You're overthinking. Then why does everyone think she'll replace me?" His eyes darkened. "Does it matter what people think?" Lin Yue laughed bitterly. "It matters when my own husband doesn't defend me." For the first time, frustration appeared on Jiang Chen's face. "I'm tired, Lin Yue." 3 simple words, but they shattered her heart completely. At that moment, his phone rang. "Su Wan." Jiang Chen answered immediately. "Chen, I had a nightmare." Lin Yue stared silently as his expression softened. "I'll come over." He hung up and grabbed his coat. Lin Yue finally spoke. "If I disappeared one day, would you care?" Jiang Chen paused briefly. Then he left without answering. The door closed, and Lin Yue quietly broke down. Outside, thunder roared. Rain poured endlessly. She pressed trembling fingers against her stomach. I'm sorry, she whispered to the unborn babies. Mommy will protect you. That same night, she packed one suitcase. Then she vanished from Shanghai. Chapter 3: The Hidden Truth. Far away from the city, Lin Yue rented a small apartment in Hangzhou. Her savings were limited. Pregnancy made finding work difficult. Still, she endured, because she no longer lived for herself. She lived for her children. Months later, during a heavy snowfall, she gave birth. A boy and a girl. The nurse smiled warmly. Your son is very protective. He cried louder whenever his sister cried. Lin Yue looked at the twins with tears in her eyes. The boy had Jiang Chen's sharp eyes. The girl had his calm expression. She whispered softly, your names will be Lin Hao and Lin Shi. The twins became her entire world. Even when life was difficult. Even when she worked late nights translating documents online. Even when she collapsed from exhaustion. She never regretted leaving, because her children smiled every day. And unlike the Jiang family, they loved her unconditionally. But fate was never that simple. One afternoon, when the twins were 4 years old, a luxurious black car stopped outside her apartment building. An elegant older man stepped out. The moment he saw Lin Yue, his eyes turned red. Miss, his voice trembled. We finally found you. Lin Yue froze, because she recognized him. Old butler Shen, the personal butler of the legendary Shen family. One of the richest families in Asia. The old man bowed deeply. You are the lost daughter of the Shen family. The world seemed to stop. Lin Yue stared at him in disbelief. What did you say? Old butler Shen's eyes filled with tears. Your mother was Shen Lihua. 26 years ago, your grandfather's enemies kidnapped you after a car accident. They abandoned you at an orphanage. Your family has searched for you for decades. Lin Yue's breathing became uneven. The poor orphan identity she carried her entire life was a lie. Chapter 4: The Heiress Returns. Shanghai buzzed with shocking news. The Shen family's lost heiress had returned. Every major media outlet reported it. Business circles exploded with curiosity. Because the Shen family possessed wealth even greater than the Jiang family. At the luxurious Shen mansion, Lin Yue stood awkwardly in front of the enormous dining table. Her grandfather, Shen Guotai, looked at her with guilt. You suffered all these years because we failed to protect you. His voice shook. Lin Yue remained silent. She still found everything unbelievable. Then the twins ran into the room. Mommy. Little Lin Shi climbed directly into her lap. Lin Hao frowned seriously. Mommy forgot our bedtime story. The old man's expression softened instantly. These are my great-grandchildren. The twins blinked. Curiously, Lin Shi tilted her head. Great-grandpa. The old man nearly burst into tears. That single word melted decades of regret. Soon, the entire Shen family adored the twins. Especially Shen Guotai. He spoiled them endlessly. Yet Lin Yue only cared about one thing. She wanted a peaceful life. Unfortunately, peace never lasted. At the annual International Business Gala, Lin Yue finally returned to Shanghai publicly. The moment she entered the ballroom in a black evening gown, the entire hall fell silent. She looked elegant, cold, untouchable, no longer the timid poor girl from years ago. And standing beside her were the twins. Jiang Chen froze the moment he saw them. Because the little boy looked exactly like him. His wine glass slipped from his hand. Crash! The sound echoed through the hall. Lin Yue slowly raised her eyes. Their gazes met for the first time in 5 years. Jiang Chen's face turned pale. Lin Yue. His voice sounded hoarse. But her expression remained calm. As if he were merely a stranger. Chapter 5: The CEO Learns the Truth. The gala atmosphere became suffocating. Everyone sensed something unusual, especially after Jiang Chen continued staring at the twins. Little Lin Shi hid behind her mother shyly. But Lin Hao narrowed his eyes. You're staring at us. The boy's cold tone shocked everyone. Because he sounded exactly like Jiang Chen. Jiang Chen slowly crouched down. How old are you? 5. The answer hit him like lightning. 5 years. The exact amount of time Lin Yue had disappeared. His breathing turned unstable. He looked toward Lin Yue. Are they? Lin Yue interrupted calmly. My children. Her cold response felt like a knife. Jiang Chen had never imagined this possibility. 5 years ago, he searched desperately after she vanished. He almost lost his mind. But no one could find her. Not even his private investigators. Because the Shen family had hidden her identity completely. And now, she returned as someone beyond his reach. Meanwhile, Su Wan stood nearby with a twisted expression. The moment she saw the twins, panic flashed through her eyes. Because she knew the truth. 5 years ago, she deliberately created misunderstandings to force Lin Yue away. She never expected Lin Yue to return stronger than ever. Suddenly, Lin Shi tugged her mother's sleeve. "Mommy, I'm hungry." Lin Yue immediately softened. "Okay, let's eat." That gentle expression shattered Jiang Chen internally. Because he realized, he had missed 5 entire years of his children's lives. Their first words, their first steps, their birthdays, everything. And he could never get those moments back. Chapter 6 Revenge begins. The next morning, Shanghai exploded with headlines. The Shen family heiress returns with twins. Are the children Jiang Chen's? Former Mrs. Yang's hidden identity shocks business world. The Jiang family descended into chaos. Madame Jiang could barely believe it. That poor orphan is actually a Shen. Regret filled her instantly. If she had known earlier, she would never have treated Lin Yue that way. Meanwhile, Jiang Chen sat silently in his office. His desk was covered with photographs his assistant had gathered. Photos of Lin Yue over the past 5 years. Pregnant and alone, working late nights, holding sick children in hospitals, celebrating birthdays with homemade cakes. Every image stabbed his heart. His assistant hesitated. "President Jiang, there's more." Jiang Chen looked up. The investigation confirmed something. Miss Su deliberately spread rumors back then. She told Madame Jiang that Miss Lin married you for money. She also hid the fact that Miss Lin was pregnant. The room turned deadly, silent. Jiang Chen's eyes darkened dangerously. What? She bribed a servant to destroy the medical report. For the first time in years, Jiang Chen completely lost control. He smashed the glass table violently. Blood dripped from his hand. Yet he felt nothing, because the real pain was inside his chest. He finally understood. Lin Yue never betrayed him. He failed her first. Chapter 7 The children hate him. Jiang Chen began appearing everywhere. Outside the Shen mansion, at the twins' school, even at the dessert shop Lin Shi loved. He wanted to make up for lost time. But things were not easy. Especially with Lin Hao. The little boy crossed his arms coldly. "Mommy says strangers shouldn't follow us." Jiang Chen almost choked. "I'm not a stranger." Lin Hao looked unimpressed. "Then where were you when Mommy cried at night?" The question froze him completely. Nearby, Lin Yue stiffened. She never realized the twins noticed so much. Lin Hao continued quietly. "When Mommy had fever, she still worked. When bad people bullied her, she protected us alone. So why are you pretending to care now?" Every word pierced Jiang Chen mercilessly. Because the child was right. He had failed completely as a husband and father. Little Lin Shi, however, secretly liked him. Because Jiang Chen always bought her strawberry cakes. One rainy afternoon, Lin Shi accidentally slipped near the stairs. Jiang Chen rushed forward instantly and protected her with his body. He injured his shoulder badly. Lin Shi burst into tears. "You're hurt." Jiang Chen forced a smile. "I'm okay." The little girl suddenly hugged him tightly. That tiny embrace nearly destroyed the emotional walls around him. Because for the first time, his daughter accepted him. From a distance, Lin Yue watched silently. Her heart became complicated. Chapter 8 Su Wan's downfall. Su Wan refused to accept defeat. For years, she believed she would become Mrs. Jiang. But now everyone mocked her. Desperate, she arranged a press interview. With fake tears, she claimed, "Lin Yue stole Jiang Chen from me years ago." Unfortunately for her, the Shen family was far more powerful. Within hours, evidence appeared online. Private recordings, bribery documents, messages exposing Su Wan's schemes. The internet exploded. She framed Lin Yue. She destroyed a pregnant woman's marriage. That's evil. Public outrage spread rapidly. Brands cancelled contracts with Su Wan. Socialites distanced themselves. Even Madame Jiang slapped her publicly. "You ruined our family." Meanwhile, Lin Yue watched the scandal calmly. She felt no joy, only exhaustion, because revenge never erased old wounds. That night, Jiang Chen visited her quietly. Rain fell outside once again. Just like 5 years ago. He stood at the doorway silently for a long time. Finally, he spoke. I know sorry means nothing anymore. Lin Yue lowered her eyes. You're right. Pain flashed across his face. I thought I had time to fix things. But you left before I realized how much I loved you. Lin Yue's fingers trembled slightly. Jiang Chen continued softly. Every day after you disappeared felt empty. I searched everywhere, but I never found you. Then suddenly, you came back with our children. His voice broke, and I realized I lost the most important people in my life. For the first time in years, Lin Yue saw genuine regret in his eyes. Yet scars were difficult to heal. Very difficult. Chapter 9 The Truth About Love. Days passed. Jiang Chen continued trying to rebuild trust. Not through grand gestures, but through quiet actions. He attended the twins' school events. Cooked breakfast badly. Read bedtime stories. Even learned how to braid Lin Zai's hair. One evening, Lin Yue accidentally saw him asleep on the couch. A children's storybook rested in his hands. Lin Shi slept against his chest. Lin Hao had quietly covered him with a blanket. The scene made Lin Yue pause. Because for the first time, this broken family looked whole. Then Lin Hao whispered, "Mommy." She turned. The little boy looked unusually serious. Do you still love him? Lin Yue froze. Children always saw the truth most clearly. After a long silence, she admitted quietly, I tried very hard not to. Lin Hao sighed dramatically. You adults are troublesome. Lin Yue laughed for the first time in days. And nearby, Jiang Chen silently listened. His eyes slowly turned red. Chapter 10 The Final Choice. Months later, the Jiang and Shen families officially collaborated on a massive international project. At the celebration banquet, everyone watched Lin Yue and Jiang Chen carefully. Would they reunite? No one knew. Suddenly, the lights dimmed. A giant screen illuminated the hall. Photographs appeared one after another. Lin Yue smiling softly, the twins laughing, tiny family moments. Then Jiang Chen walked onto the stage. The powerful CEO who once terrified entire business circles now looked nervous. In front of hundreds of guests, he knelt. Gasps filled the ballroom. Jiang Chen held a ring carefully. His voice trembled. 5 years ago, I failed you. I failed as a husband. I failed as a father. But if you're willing, he looked directly at her. I want to spend the rest of my life making up for it. Silence filled the room. Everyone waited anxiously. Little Lin Shi whispered loudly. Mommy, say yes. Even Lin Hao looked hopeful. Lin Yue stared at Jiang Chen quietly. Then she remembered. The lonely nights. The tears. The fear. But also, the man who once loved her sincerely. The man trying desperately to become better. Slowly, Lin Yue walked toward him. Jiang Chen's hands trembled. Then she said softly, you don't need to spend your life repaying guilt. His face paled. But, her voice became gentler. If you want another chance because you truly love us. Tears filled Jiang Chen's eyes. Lin Yue finally smiled. Then we can try again. The twins cheered instantly. The ballroom erupted into applause. Jiang Chen pulled her into his arms carefully. As if afraid she might disappear again. This time, he would never let her go. Epilogue. 1 year later, the Jiang villa became lively again. Lin Shi filled the house with laughter. Lin Hao continued acting mature despite being 6 years old. And Jiang Chen transformed completely. The once cold CEO now rushed home every evening just to eat dinner with his family. One night, Lin Yue stood on the balcony watching the city lights. Jiang Chen wrapped his arms around her gently. Regretting marrying me again. Lin Yue smiled faintly. A little. He sighed dramatically. Too late now. Suddenly, tiny footsteps approached. Mommy. Daddy. The twins ran toward them. Laughter echoed through the night. And for the first time in many years, Lin Yue finally felt truly home. The end. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe Miss Novella.